Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com here with your latest installment of Mustang news. Now I hope you guys had a great time celebrating the 4th of July with burnouts, fireworks, or maybe even a combination of both. Now, I took the opportunity to celebrate with my babies, of course the stars and bars, and my finest pair of jorts. But what do you say we get right into things? Now, a lot has surfaced about the 2018 Mustang in the last few weeks, so let's start with the latest we are hearing and seeing thanks to Mustang 6G member Disney Fun 1, who managed to get his hands on the 2018 Order Guide Companion, which is this little thing designed to kind of break down your options and packages available when ordering your new Mustang from Ford. But let's first start with the EcoBoost Mustang and some of the packages we're seeing here. Now first up guys, the Pony package is going to be back for 2018 with the EcoBoost powered cars, which is given a few different changes for the 2018 model. The most noticeable here without a doubt is that retro style grille, which is very reminiscent of the 50th anniversary grille found on the S550 of course for 2015 and the OG horse and corral grille first used in the 1960s. Now also found on the Pony package cars will be the bright chrome belt line and window trim, which Ford did do on the 16 and 17 Pony package cars, if you guys remember those. Now deck lid emblem receives a tri-bar Pony here, a little different from other models, and there are some unique floor mats and optional lower rocker stripes in white or black depending on your exterior color. Finally guys, the Pony package does receive a split 5-spoke polished aluminum wheel to kind of round the package out. But let's switch our focus over to the Performance Pack EcoBoost Mustang because there's some subtle and not so subtle changes here. Now the biggest win in my opinion are the new for 2018 Performance Pack wheels, which Ford calls their low gloss ebony or black here and are 19 by 9 inches in diameter and width. And honestly guys, I think these wheels are just awesome looking. They're a huge upgrade over the previous Performance Pack wheel and just very fitting of a car titled a Performance Pack car. Also new for the 2018 Performance Pack car is the standard rear wing or spoiler on the fastback model, which is definitely more aggressive and in your face and is essentially going to be the same thing you'll find on the GT model. Now that front grille for the EcoBoost car is still pretty meh in my opinion, with that running pony just kind of existing in this massive honeycomb black hole, which will no doubt be an easy fix thanks to huge aftermarket support for those who are interested. And if you're looking for one, I think I know a place. But anyway, rounding out the Performance Pack editions for prospective buyers out there, you can look forward to an engine-spun aluminum dash according to Ford, your gauge pack which does include oil and vacuum, bigger rear sway bar, unique chassis tuning, larger radiator, and finally that black painted strut tower brace. And finally guys, for the EcoBoost owners out there who aren't really interested in all of the flash of the Pony Pack or maybe the added cost or goodies of the Performance Pack cars, Ford is giving you a unique wheel and side stripe option that runs down the top side of the front fender and rear quarter panel in your choice of black or silver depending on your exterior color, and I actually think these things look pretty cool overall. Now this package is better known to Ford as their 60W package and also includes these unique machine face aluminum wheels with black accents. But enough about that EcoBoost, let's talk about the GT and some of the new and exciting stuff going on for 2018, and let's stick with this Performance Pack car a little bit more. Now not a lot has really changed all that much from the 15 through 17 car, of course minus those looks. This does include the new love it or hate it front end, along with the unique splitter up front here. Now the GT does also receive the same spoiler as the EcoBoost car, as you can see, in addition to that same spun engine dash finish inside. But aside from that, expect a lot of similarities with the previous Performance Pack cars, including the same wheel design, albeit wrapped in those new Michelins, in place of the old Pirellis, all covering up those massive 6-piston Brembos, which we knew would be back here for 2018. Aside from the minor aesthetic changes, other Performance Pack notables do include the oil pressure and vacuum gauges, that unique chassis tuning, strut tower and K-brace, bigger rad up front, heavy duty springs up front as well, and finally that bigger rear sway bar. Now one package that did work really well for Ford and the Mustang over the last year or two was the addition of this black accent package. Now basically guys, Ford just recognized a popular trend here and decided to save people the hassle of going out to buy cans of Plastidip and doing a piss poor job, and rather just hook these cars up with black emblems and wheels from the factory, which is only half of what this package offers. Now the black 7-spoke wheels, which are included with this package here, don't really do too much for me, but I'm definitely digging the black painted roof along with the black blade style spoiler, which I think looks pretty cool. And last but certainly not least here guys, in this ordering companion, it gave us our first look at the new carbon fiber sport interior package, which is order code 68C according to Ford. Now my first reaction to this package was that exhibit meme, you know, this one right here. But as I started to look into this a little bit more, I realized it wasn't just some carbon fiber overload. Sure, you're getting a fair amount of carbon fiber overlay here, including the dash and instrument panels and the carbon fiber shift knob, but it also includes some other cool things like Alcantara door inserts, along with black leather trim seats with Alcantara inserts there as well, kind of that fake suede material. Now this definitely sounds pretty cool, and from what little we can tell from this image, definitely seems like it's worth checking out. Now even though we learned a lot in this ordering companion from Ford, there still is a fair amount of stuff we didn't hear about in this companion, including the Magneride suspension option, which we know is confirmed as an option for the 2018 Mustang, or your gearing options for both the performance pack cars and non-performance pack cars. Another biggie that we don't know about yet, horsepower figures. Come on Ford, what are you waiting for? We're dying to know. Now, obviously we're anticipating some kind of bump here with both engines. Just how big of a bump? Well, I guess we'll have to stay tuned. Now, switching to some smaller news that dropped over the last week or two in regards to the 2018 Mustang, and that is the fact that now the EcoBoost cars will be getting a standard line lock feature built into every single model, which was previously only reserved for the GT. And who better to launch this feature than the master of Mustang burnouts himself, Vaughn Gittin Jr., who rolled around the streets of California, picked up a few random strangers, and introduced them into the wonderful world of burnouts in the 2018 Mustang, thanks of course to this new line lock feature. Look at you! Well done, sir, and well done, Ford. All right guys, before I get out of here, I do want to give away a product from our friends over at Mishimoto because, you know me, I love giving free shit away. Now for those who aren't aware, Mishimoto does produce a wide variety of parts including radiators, intercoolers, exhaust, and induction systems, strut tower braces, oil separators, and more. And of course you can find all that great stuff right here at AM. And since we did focus in on the performance pack cars here for a majority of this video for the 2018 Mustang, what do you say we give away one of their strut tower braces to kind of tie it all together? You guys know what to do by now. Comment, subscribe for your chance to win, and be sure to stay tuned for more great Mustang content. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.